Hi, Omega Khaos here again, this time with a Yang Zing deck profile, a really interesting Synchro-based deck that is going to be released in the Duelist Alliance set. So, let's cover this deck. Of course, they're all floaters, pretty much. They can summon each other every time they are destroyed and sent to the graveyard. And many of them can also synchro summon in the opponent's turn. And most of them also have effects when they are synchro summoned, and then the synchro monster gets a special ability. So first is Tautia, Evil of the Yang Zing. It's the only level 5 Yang Zing monster. It's dark. And of course, all Yang Zing monsters have a type called Wyrm. It's a completely new type. It's similar to dragons, but they are not really dragons. So yeah, kind of unusual, but it probably was because dragon type is way too over supported currently, especially because of the dragon rulers. So they didn't want this deck to abuse the dragon rulers, most likely. That's why they invented a new type. So, of course, it has the regular effect that if it is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can summon another Yang Zing monster. This summons in face-up defense. And it's effect that if you synchro summon with this card, that synchro monster cannot be switch control. So yeah, you cannot bring control that card, like if it was legal, or you can't 1/1 or B-guide that monster. But of course that effect isn't really that relevant. But still, I think it's a good card you can summon with other Yang Zings as a 2200 attack beater. So yeah, and it also is good for sync plays. Then Free Swan, and this card is a 1900 attack beater. Of course, it has the regular effects, and if you sync summon with this card, that synchro monster gains 500 attack, so pretty good. And it's good because it also has 0 defense, so it's a mass chameleon target, which works with this deck very well. So yeah, definitely a really good card in here. Then it's a Peon. Also, of course, it has regular effects, and if you synchro summon with this card, the synchro monster can't be destroyed by battle. So yeah, not bad as well. And it also has 0 defense, so it's a mass chameleon target as well. So then to the more defensive Yang Zings. Now I don't run at 3. First is the Pixie. If you synchro summon with this card, that synchro monster can't be affected by a trap card, so that's really good. It will be pretty much immune to back row, so that's really nice. And it has 2000 defense. So, and it was of course the same floating effect, but it summons in face-up attack position instead of defense position. So definitely not a bad card. And then Pulau. I only run it at 1 because it's pretty weak. And if you synchro summon with this card, that synchro monster you summon can't be affected by a spell card, so that's really nice. And it has of course level 1, so it's good to summon out your formal synchron. Then your Yang Zing tuners. First the Chiato, Darkness of the Yang Zing. And of course has the same floating effect. It summons in face-up attack position. And if you control another monster, you can send 2 Yang Zing cards from your hand to the graveyard. First one Yang Zing monster with 0 attack, and 1 Yang Zing monster with 0 defense from your deck, but banish them during the end phase. And you can only use this effect once per turn. So pretty much you discard your 2 Yang Zing cards from your hand, summon 2 more, and then you can synchro summon into your synchro monsters. So that's pretty nice, and it's of course a level 2 Dark Tuner. You can summon Perlse with this card. Then your pretty much the main tuner, I think it's Chuan, the light Yang Zing. And of course the same floating effect, but it can summon either in attack position or defense position. So, and when Yang Zing monster you control is destroyed by battle or artifact at center graveyard, and if this card is in the graveyard, you can summon this card from the graveyard, and then but it's banished when it leaves the field. So then it's a really good card for your Synchro plays. Then the non-Yang Zing monster I run in the main deck is a Mass Chameleon, really good to make your 1 card level 8 Synchros. So yeah, really nice. But I might cut it down to 2 because I can't summon this if I have a level 5 or higher monster on the field, so that is a downside. But I think it's still really powerful in this deck. Then spell cards, 3 Cosmic Dragon Combat Trail. It's basically a mini pot of avarice for this deck. You can just try 3 Yang Zing monsters in your graveyard, then shuffle those 3 into the deck, and then you can draw 2 cards. So that's really nice, especially because in this deck you can run out of your Yang Zing monsters because of course they summoned each other out. So yeah, then free supply unit. If a monster you control is destroyed by battle or by card effect, you can draw 1 card. But that's really nice because of course they get their effects when they are destroyed, so you can even get even more advantage. This card of course was very hyped when this card was revealed, but most decks don't use it. But I think this deck can use it very well. Then 2 Meska Space Typhoon of course, and Darko. No traps, very heavy trap lineup, because it's at the start of the tool it plays very defensively, but later in the game it starts to make really aggressive plays, so you need a lot of back row to protect yourself, and it also has that main trap card, which is 3 Cosmic Dragon Incantation, and once per turn if a monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can summon 1 Yang Zing monster from your deck. But if this card is on the field, you cannot summon monster from exile except Synchro monsters, so that's why I don't run any Xyz monsters. So it's all Synchro based, so yeah, really nice card for Synchro combos. Just summon more Yang Zing monsters. Then other traps, 2 Black Hole Heaven for, yeah, many decks do of course Xyz and Synchro summon, so why not use this. Then Solomonic, of course, it's still in my opinion the most broken trap card in the game. Bottom's Trap Hole, Torsion Tribute, of course it's really good in here because when destroyed they get their effects, so yeah. Then 2 Dimension Prison, 2 Flash Chain and 1 Break for Skill, so yeah. So that was the main deck. Now extra deck. This deck has pretty tight extra deck, so yeah, you have to really choose what you really want to run. Of course, 1 Star Eater, that's a level 11 Synchro, pretty nice, really good for you to 100 attack beater. So yeah. Then Leo, the Keeper of the Sacred Tree, of course really good, can be targeted by card effects, except during your main phase 2. So yeah, definitely really powerful Synchro. 1 Gigantic Castle, as a level 9 Synchro. It's just a 31 high attack beta, yeah, but it can be more if you use more Synchro materials. But basically run this because if you summon like Mass Chameleon and then revive your Toti, because it also has 0 defense, you can go for this, so yeah, that's why I run this pretty much. Then your main level 8 Synchro is Paxia, a Brightness of the Yang Zing. The card of course 1 tuner and 1 or more non-tuner Wyrm type monsters. And when this card is Synchro summoned, you can target cards on the field up to the number of different original attributes of the Wyrm type monster used as this card's Synchro material, and then you shuffle those cards into deck. And once per turn you can target 1 card you control and 1 level 4 or monster in the graveyard. Destroy the first art, and if you do, press one the second art from the graveyard. So definitely really powerful card. And just basically like a tiramisu of the deck, except of course this card targets, but tiramisu doesn't. Of course, this is pretty much a main synchro I want to bring out. Then Bells of Diabolic Dragons, of course, because of the Dark Tuner, Chiato. Of course, you know it's a really powerful card, can be destroyed by battle card effects. Then a Hot Dragon Archfiend, really good level 8 synchro as well. Can just get rid of all the face-up attack pressure monsters on the field. Then Star Spark Dragon, of course, also really good. Can protect face-up cards. Then the level 7 synchros, the main level 7 synchro is Yazi, Wickedness of the Yang Zing, really good. It's a completely generic in terms of requirements. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects, so it's basically like a mini Leo. And can target one Yang Zing monster you control and one card your opponent controls, destroy those cards. So it's like also a mini Scrap Dragon. And when this card you control is destroyed, it will battle a card effect and send to graveyard. You can press on one Wyrm monster from the deck in face-up defense position. So that's really good. It must replaces itself when it's destroyed as well. Then Black Tooth Dragon, of course, if you need to nuke the field. Then Moonlight Rose Dragon, really good levels and synchro as well. You pretty much bounces a special one monster when it's a special one, or if your opponent's special one's a level 5 or higher monster. Then of course level 6 synchro is Square Guardian, it came back very recently, really powerful of course. Then level 5 synchros, Armadas Keeper of Boundaries, really good. This might be actually the best level 5 synchro. Then Catastore of course, and finally the last synchro is Formula Synchron. You could run even 2 of this card if you want to make this more shooting Quasar Dragon oriented, but I don't know how well it will work. So this was my Yang Zing deck profile. It probably isn't the best Yang Zing deck profile. I probably didn't test this deck enough, but I think it's good enough. It's definitely a very interesting deck, and there are many variations of the deck. So I hope you enjoyed this deck profile. For now, goodbye and Khaos out.